What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and another video of the MJX B5W. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to do a little FPV flight to check out its maximum distance of the B5W. I got an all-in-one VTX rubber band mounted to the top of the canopy right around in the center, and I got a one-cell battery double-sided to the bottom of the quadcopter to power up the all-in-one VTX. I'm going to be using the original MJX B5W transmitter without any modifications, so I can check out the maximum distance right out of the box. I'm going to be also recording the flight with the provided 1080p camera of the B5W without the micro SD card. I'm going to be recording directly into the Wi-Fi phone app, so we'll check out what the maximum distance is with the FPV feed that this camera has to offer. Now, there's two channels that it transmits its FPV video feed. I checked out both of the channels and both of them gave me the same results, so I'm just going to have it set to one of the channels. Now, if you want to check out what channel that you are on, here's how to do that. All right, here we are in the laptop, and we all know that we have home Wi-Fi, and on the bottom right corner here we have the Wi-Fi network. We just click on it, and this is the home network that I'm connected to at the moment, and there's a bunch of other networks up around my neighborhood. So what you're going to do here is you're going to push in the battery and turn on the B5W. And we're going to wait until the Wi-Fi network appears here. Sometimes it takes a little while. And there we go. There's the bugs 22765D, and I am already connected. So I'm going to hit properties, and it should take us to this page here. And if I scroll down, and there's all the properties. The protocol is 802.11n, and the network band is 5 gigahertz, and we are on the network channel 36. And this is a channel. The B5W comes in as a default channel. The other channel, I believe, is 149. And if this channel doesn't work for you, then what you need to do is change over to channel 149. And here's how to do that. I'm going to grab my remote control. I'm going to turn it on and connect to the B5W. And after it has done so, I'm going to hold the camera button down and long press it. (1001), 1002, 1003. All right, so there was a couple of beeps and some time elapsed, and there was another set of 3 beeps, and I held on for another 3 seconds and I let go. So now what you want to do is turn off the B5W by pulling the battery out and turn off the remote. Now I'm going to turn on the B5W, push the battery in. Okay, we were on channel 36, so we're going to go ahead and go to the Wi-Fi networks and wait until we connect to the B5W Wi-Fi network. There we go, we are connecting once again, and I'm going to hit properties, and we should be in this bugs network profile page once again. And if we scroll down, there you go, the network channel now is on 149. We are still on the 5 gigahertz, and the protocol is 802.11n, and that is how you change the network channel on the B5W. And if you want to find out what wireless interface your phone is capable of, just search online for specs on your particular phone. For example, mine, I just typed in iPhone 6 Plus, and I chose one of the specs on the internet, and here it is, the wireless interface. We got Bluetooth 4, and we got the 802.11 ABGN and AC. Also, the NFC chip is embedded in here as well. So that is how you find out what wireless interface your phone has also. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the maximum distance of the MJX Bugs 5W, everything stock. All right, here we go with the maximum distance test of the MJX Bugs 5W. Now, I tried to connect the Wi-Fi network to my phone, but it just constantly kept on disconnecting for some reason. So what I did was I unhooked the camera from the quadcopter and left it on the table. So we're running the quadcopter without the 1080p Wi-Fi FPV camera. So we're just going to be recording on our Headplay SE goggles DVR. All right, let's go ahead and check this baby out. So we're just going to do a distance test today. Yeah, I don't know why that is. And there's a lot of Wi-Fi signals over here on this field for some reason. Okay, so let's go and check this baby out. All right, we have GPS. Yes, we have GPS lock. So let's do a little pan of the field. Now I have situated myself sort of a little bit towards the higher ground and a little bit further away from the homes that I'm going to be going towards. All right, so let's go ahead and check this out. Going up in altitude and pitching forward at the same time. Let's give it some good altitude. Supposed to have 300 to 500 meter distance. Okay, I stopped going up in altitude and let me go ahead and check how high I am. I am 44 meters in height and now I am 270 meters away. And we are seeing a little bit of snow there. All right, 350 meters. So this is a good enough distance for the phase 1 of low voltage return to home to activate. So it should start beeping away and doing a return to home. But look, I'm at 500 meters now and it is still continuing to go. And the signal is still good. I have 16 GPS locked in. Oh, check that out. 677, 700 meters. Oh, there's some break up there. And I hear a little beep. I hear constant beeping. And look at that. It is trying to make a return to home. Yep, I think it's returning to home. All right. Okay, I have pressed the return to home button and I'm going to regain control once again. And I'm going to continue to push it towards that bifurcation. Lots of snow there. Oh, look at that. The snow disappeared. Okay, it's trying to do a return to home once again. And it's a constant beeping. Yep. So it's right around that bifurcation. I've pressed the return to home button one more time. And I'm going to continue to push it towards the bifurcation. So that's pretty good distance here. It's a lot more than 300 to 500 meters. Okay, sort of just before that bifurcation is what we are getting the... Alright, I've regained connection again. Nope, I did not. It is still continuing to do the return to home. Alright, I pressed the button one more time. And there we go. I got control back once again. So it's right around there, right before the bifurcation, that it starts to beep away. And it's doing it a little bit sooner now. And it's continuing to beep. And it is on its way back. Okay, press the return to home button one more time. I'm going to take a look at how far I am. It says 707 meters on the remote control. Gonna try and push it out over there one more time. For some reason, right there's a lot of snow. Yep, it's right around here. And let me take a quick look. 803 meters. And it is closing in. It's going down to 700, 760. So right around there, guys. Let's see if I got control of it. Yeah, I have control of it, but it's continuing to do the return to home. Yeah, I'll just let it continue to finish off the return to home. So we got about 800 meters of distance instead of the 300 to 500 meters. So that is pretty decent. Yeah, not bad. All right, so since we have a little bit of battery power left, what I want to do is I want to test out the first phase of low voltage return to home, since I did not get to do that. Okay, I have regained control of it, and I'm descending in altitude because I hear some kind of airplane passing over me. All right, very nice, very good distance. And there I am. So I'm going to go back towards the bifurcation, and I'm going to test out the phase 1 low voltage return to home. Go up in altitude a little bit. That should be pretty good. Now I'm also going to turn off the GPS. There you go. So now I am flying it with just the altitude hold, and there's no GPS lock. But the return to home functions should still work. Okay, let me see how far I am. I'm at 420. So I'm continuing to push it one more time. So once the battery level indicator reaches 2 bars, right now it's at 3 bars, it will do a phase 1 return to home. So we'll wait for that to happen. But let me go ahead and push it out a little bit more. Once again, it's got GPS and return to home, so there's no possibility of it dropping to the ground unless I run out of battery on the way back of the return to home. So I'm a little bit lower altitude this time around, guys, and look at that. I'm headed towards the bifurcation, and I'm going beyond it. That's 800 meters. I'm going towards the houses. Lots of snow here. Wow, I have made it towards the houses and to this empty lot. Let me go up in altitude a little bit. Seems like, wow, and now the return to home is starting to activate. And I'm getting tons of snow. Oh my God, I pushed it even further. There's a home right here. And what is it doing now? It's just staying still. Nope, it is doing a return to home. Oh my God, let me take a look at the distance. The distance is reading 999. So it does not show anything above 999, but it is doing a return to home. Let me see if I can regain control. Nope, I'm unable to regain control by pressing the return to home. Oh, yes I did. Yes I did. I'm pushing it even further out. One more time. Lots of snow. And go beyond the snow. I'm back towards the homes. And I got control of the quadcopter. Too bad there's a lot of snow. Okay, going up in altitude. And the snow disappears. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and plot the distance on Google Maps and see how far I actually went, because the remote control is reading 999 and I still have 3 bars of battery life on the battery level indicator. All right, so let's go head on back. That was amazing distance. Wow. I fought through a bunch of snow. Yeah, no fear. Return to home is here. All right, so it is doing the automated return to home. So it is the fail-safe return to home. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take back control. I'm going to hit that return to home. So I have stopped the fail-safe return to home, and now I'm flying around by myself. So there you have it. The return to home functions still operate even though you have turned off GPS mode and you are just flying it in headless mode. So right now I am reading 500 meters, 539 meters. So we're just going to linger around here and we're just going to test out the low voltage return to home. See if that kicks in at battery level indicator with 2 bars. And we are almost there because we've been at 3 levels or 3 bars for a while. And we went all the way over there to the houses and that empty lot. How cool. That's got to be about 1100, maybe a little bit more meters. It's a lot more than 999 for sure. Okay. Now it's just giving me some warning. It's not doing any return to home because the low voltage return to home will be indicated by 3 beeps repeatedly. So let me go down in altitude so I'm not above 100 meters in altitude and I hear another plane going by. So we are at 21 meters in height and 500 meters in distance. Only 21 meters in height? Let me go up a little bit. Now it is showing 28 meters in height and 500 meters in distance. And we are still at 3 bars on the battery level indicator. My goodness. This thing has a long flight time. That's one thing good about this quadcopter too. You can fly for a long time, but it takes a long time to charge up this battery with that proprietary plug. Okay, 3 beeps repeatedly. Let me take a look. And yes, we are on 2 bars on the battery level indicator, 28 meters, and we are closing in 408 meters, 400 meters, 380, 370. So it is doing a low voltage return to home. Okay, let me yaw towards my area. And there you have it, guys, the low voltage return to home, the phase 1 of low voltage return to home, in which I was not able to test it on my initial review of this quadcopter. So let me just go ahead and run it out and let me see if I can take control. I have pushed the return to home button. I am able to yaw and whatnot, but I'm not able to regain complete control. So I'm gonna take my it is coming down pretty fast. Oh, took a little bounce off the ground and it's hovering and it's slowly descending. So it didn't quite stop at that home altitude like I've tested on my initial review. And check it out, the motors shut off by themselves. All right, so there you go, guys. The return to home, the phase 1 low voltage return to home, and the fail-safe return to home, and the maximum distance of the MJX Bugs 5W. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day. and we'll see you again next time. I wonder if it'll take off again. Hey, there you go. GPS lock. I'll put my goggles back on. Turn off the GPS and fly it around until the battery is no more. Awesome. Oh, that is amazing. This thing went beyond 999 meters. So I'm in phase 1. Return to home. And sounds like I am in phase 2. Yes, I am in phase 2 of return to home. And it is coming back home. This is phase 2, and it is indicated by just 1 bar on the remote control. All right. Here we go one more time, and it is landing on the same spot it took off from. This time very slowly and gently. Hovers a little bit on the home altitude, and it comes to a safe landing. Nice!